What up, chat? Today is New Metal Monday, where we were checking out some new bands. We had a busy-ass mother effing weekend and week. All of June has been ridiculously busy, so thank you so much for chiming in, checking out these new bands with us this week. Still falling a little bit behind on the last week's stuff, but we are getting it. We're back on a little bit back on track here. So, without further ado, you know the drill. All the links down in the description below when this goes up back on YouTube. Get on your playlist. Tell them what's up down in the comments below. Let's see what we got today. We got AAA Void over here. Sayonara, bitch. Let's go. These guys only have 657 monthly listeners over here. The song has not even came out yet. Comes out tomorrow. So we have the unlisted version of this. So let's get it. We get a first listen on this. We did do one of their tracks called The Gates, and that featured Hollywood Undead a year ago. And the video vibe is very inspired by Korean hip-hop acts. So this person loves Japan. I love it too. I would love to go back. And they recorded this. So we recorded it in Osaka, Japan. Oh, no way. That's fucking cool. So they directed with Japanese dance crew. Let's go. That's fucking sick. Let's see what they get. Let's see what they bring. Really cool.
Hey, sayonara, bitch. Just take a look around and smile, cause I'm gonna say goodbye to this. Back in the few things I still care about. Now there's nothing left for me, so figure it out. But I'm on my way, so sayonara. I'm gonna make it quick. No waste my time trying to make me stick. Putting that cash on my mouth right now, but now that you didn't count on this. I've been a fool, that's true, but I no longer fall for the lies you spit. I would've stuck like glue to a type like you, but to make me, bless you, but to make me
Sense on this is really cool. Let's go. This guy got screams. Cut it. Cut him loose.
try to take the best of me.
Weapon out the Yu-Gi-Oh! That was really cool. I mean, I think this... Oh! Definitely fooled me on that one. Let's go. That was fun. AAA Void, baby! Making all the shit in Japan. I love it. I've actually been to Osaka as well. Back in like 2019-ish, I think, like the beginning of 2019. Went out there for some video game sponsors with the SNK Studios and got to do some content down there when I did that. So that was really neat. I liked it. I love how everything kind of like flowed in this. You know, the whole like Sayonara bitch. Like it's definitely catchy. It's got that hook in there. I think the chorus does a really good job of that. Even like the little bit of the trappy kind of mix on there with the drums is kind of nice. Like it goes well with the rapping in it. And I know this guy kind of does a little bit of that, you know, like swerving in and out from the screams to the, you know, the rapping kind of side of things. So yeah, it definitely makes sense, especially on their last song that they did with Hollywood Undead. Yeah, legends in the scene for sure. But it's cool to see like a little bit more of, you know, their personality of like what they love and stuff put into their music. I mean, like, I don't know, you know, what the song is really about besides like fuck off, you know, Sayonara. But it's neat, like just seeing him, you know, recording in the studio as well in this video. The neon lights definitely don't even do it justice when it comes to Japan. Like they're full of bright lights and stuff. It would have been cool to see like more of their like strip mall kind of things, but I know how they are down there for, you know, being respectful of the space and stuff like that, even for like making content and whatnot. But yeah, the neon lights and stuff are just super fun to see down there, especially the nighttime scene kind of deal. But it was neat. Hell yeah, we're whipping out the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Never been a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I used to collect that like Pokemon cards and shit back in the day, some Magic as well. But could never get back into it. As much as it's like super hype right now, I'm like, to get back into it, for one, it's a lot of fucking money, but other than that, like, it's cool. I love the flow of it. He's got really good screams. Breakdown on the end was definitely a lot of fun. I thought, you know, I got a little bit fooled on that. The way that he came in with the, you know, like, here comes some flashing lights and stuff. So, yeah, with that being said, like, I thought for sure, I'm like, oh, you should have put that at the beginning. But no, clearly it went fucking harder at that breakdown, which is nice. Nice long screams. A little bit of some breeze. Maybe there was a little bit of a Blegh in there as well, possibly. But I like what he's doing. I think it's really cool. The guy's just doing what he loves doing. I feel like he doesn't like release too much stuff. I feel like it's been a while since we've heard stuff. But even that kind of approach, it's fucking dope. Hell yeah, go get that shit when it drops tomorrow. I think you can still pre-save this kind of stuff. But yeah, go check it out. AAA Void. Hell yeah, good shit, dude. That was a lot of fun. What we got here? We got Brooklyn Comic Parallels. Brooklyn, interesting band name. Right off the hop, I just kind of think of like a comic book store, but let's go. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Spotify listeners, they got 9,673, which is awesome. They're an independent band from Australia. These guys have toured nationally, shared the stages with like Enter Shikari and Teenage Riss. Don't know what that one is, but I know Enter Shakira. Upcoming tours they got with Needle Tread, that's in Melbourne, Newcastle, Sydney, and that's like throughout July. So definitely go catch them if you guys are on that side of the world. Let's go see what these guys are cooking up. Never heard of this band before. New Motionless and White reactions up on my YouTube channel if you want to go watch it.
And what you choose to learn. Was it the limelight you didn't want to see? You've thrown your stones for a plastic pot of me. Carefully dress the line so a fragile bloom could never feel alive.
Interesting.
You fed your pain while I swallowed mine, but I'm feeling heavy and so dead on the inside. I'll be constantly drawing parallels. These waves of overgrowth, spread by a fraction memory, like trying to take a break.
Trying to think of what this reminds me of. This vocal reminds me of something. I have it on the tip of my tongue. I love the voice. What's it? Oh my god. Rise Against. That's it. It's the vocals though. Mixed with like a little Hawthorne Heightsy. I really like his voice.
You feel like you're less alone as you tell yourself another lie. I've calmed down, I've reanalyzed. Getting better, is it worth the time? Does it make you feel like you're less alone as you tell yourself another lie? I've been constantly drawing parallels, but it's off balance to the way that I am right now. So I'll keep spinning in carousels.
It's a vibey moment.
These weeds have overgrown, spread by a fresh memory, like trying to take
memory.
but I'm lost in reality. Unknown is heading sword. How you have always been like this? The needle to the thread. This is how you should exist. This is how you should exist.
This is cool. Very interesting. Not what I was expecting on this stream at all, to be honest. But I think this has some really good like Rise Against vibes, especially the way that this guy has like a little bit more of that vocal style, even the way that he like controls the notes and stuff like that too, and like kind of like throwing it out like that. Yeah, like, you know, I don't know what to call that actually name for that kind of style of singing. But it sounds really good. I love the guitar tones on this too. It kind of gives me like a little bit of like the Arkells in a way, like just those like nice kind of like not tinny, but like it's just a very different style from what we're all kind of used to listening to when it comes to like metalcore music. Obviously, this isn't metalcore. This is more of like a heavy rock in a way. Like it still has some like aggression, some scream to it too, but his transitions from those were very nice, smooth. It felt natural. But like, yeah, it almost had like a little bit of like Hawthorne Heights in a way. I don't know what it is. Like that guy's got a little bit more of a higher tone clean as well. And I felt like if there was two bands I was kind of like pinned on this, what it would sound like. Yeah, maybe like some Hawthorne Heights mixed with like Rise Against. Like there isn't like more of that faster up pace stuff, but I do like how this band has a little bit more of that like halftime moments in there, which was kind of cool to hear and like just kind of like, you know, acknowledge in the back of my head. But melodies are definitely on point with it. I love the build-ups to it for some of this, and even that little like interlude bridge moment was kind of nice too. Just having a little bit more of those like chill kind of like synthy sounds and behind it, almost like a lo-fi kind of like vibe for a second, but his voice goes very well with that. The whole song, really. Very interesting band though. Yeah, I've never heard of the name before. Brooklyn Comics. I do like it. Maybe they got some aggressive stuff, but that's for you guys to check out. see what else they got under the discography. And yeah, that was pretty neat. Good shit. I like that. It was brings back some like nostalgic vibes. Like I feel like Rise Against was a little bit more, you know, the older 2000s as they were kind of like a lot bigger. I mean, they're still big, obviously, but you know what I mean? That was a good one, though. Yeah, definitely get it on your Spotify's. All right, let's get it. What we got here? We got the band End Eve. Pretty Little Problem. Don't think we've heard of this band before, but Spotify listeners, they got over 18,000 over here. And it looks like she just signed to Row and Ruin Records. Let's go. Let's see what these guys and gals cooking up over here. I don't know if it's just a one-person project band, but let's find out. Chat together. Shout it out. Let's go.
Bloodshed, strobe lights, chaos in the corners of my mind. Like an ninja with a loaded gun, say a pressing out of me. I won't start a fire, you'll be burning down on your own. Yeah, preaching till they cry, 'cause I leave you begging for more. I only want you to say the darkest side of me. Take you down to hell with me. Baby, you better run. I'll bleed you like a disease. Won't stop until you're crawling on your knees.
Oh, nice switch up there.
Lock lips,
I feel like I got some heaviness out of this.
I got nothing left to lose. I'm the devil in bloodstained shoes. You want something simple, but I'm complicated. You wanted a promise, I'll leave you frustrated. I only want you to say
Wish those parts were a little bit more punchier.
take you down to hell with me. Baby, you better run. I'll bleed you like a disease. Won't stop until you're crawling on your knees. I'm your pretty little problem.
No, not yet.
You say I'm broken and I'm selfish. You can't hurt me 'cause I'm dead.
All right, let's go. Build it up, bro. Build it up.
But you like the way it sings. Carve my name, left a mark on your skin. On your sky,
There it is.
on your skull.
Ooh, little Blegh.
I only want you to say the darkest side of me.
Very catchy, though. It's got a vibe.
Baby, you better run. I'll bleed you like a disease. Won't stop until you're crawling on your knees.
I love that part. Just goes up. Hell yeah. Not too shabby. It sounds like trap to you. I wouldn't call this trap at all. I would say more in the pop realm, if anything. I wouldn't say trap. But I do like the flow of this for sure. I think she's got a really good voice for it. But yeah, I feel like it's just a little bit more on the pop realm of things. I mean, like she definitely came in on the screams there for that breakdown, which, you know, just having this one lined up for today, I'm like, this one's super poppy for what we're usually listening to. But I guess, you know, a little bit of that breakdown coming in there, it definitely, you know, made it a little bit more enjoyable, especially for like my audience, I guess. But like, I don't mind some like poppier stuff. Like there's still lots of stuff out there that's like big and popular, obviously, that is like engraved in my head. I think this has like a good shot of that. I think like the melody flow on this is really good. I like the range that she's got. But like even the breakdown, the screams and stuff, not too bad. You know, it's got some grittiness to it. A little Blegh in there, a little playfully Blegh, which is what I really liked. But yeah, I feel like for the production side of things on this, for like music wise, like I do like it. Like it works maybe a little bit more for this style of music, maybe because it sounds a little bit more on the poppier side. So maybe not having the, you know, the disgusting overtones and distortion on the guitars and like thalness to it. Like obviously that wouldn't really make too much sense with it. So that's where I'm like trying to like balance of like how I'm listening to it, but like it works in that way because like I like the production part of the like metal music where it's like heavy, punchy. Some of the transitions just like have that extra punch to it. I feel like this didn't really have that, but again, like going more towards like the, you know, the pop realm of heavier stuff, I guess. I don't listen to too much of it, but like it definitely works in that sense. So I'm trying to like keep an open mind of that and not trying to like be like, you know, I needed all this and that. Like I'm just not used to that. So like I'm taking it in, you know, kind of adjusting to it, but it's actually not too bad. I feel like the screams could definitely be worked on a little bit. And that might come with a lot of the, you know, producers and stuff of like who she's working with or who she's writing with or something like that. Like I feel like it could have been just like tweaked up a little bit when it comes to the production side of things and like the mixing and that. Maybe a different like vocal plugin on there to kind of like really bring out her screams just a little bit more. But at this end of the day as well, like it does sound a little bit more raw. It sounds more like her. And I feel like a lot of people out there like just hate when people start doing the whole, you know, like overproduced stuff. So for that, like I can definitely, you know, have a little bit more respect for that. So hell yeah, not too shabby. Definitely got some catch to it for sure. And curious to see what they do. Hell yeah, keep that shit up. All right, next band up here, we got Outrun the Sunlight Protector. Let's see what these guys got on the horizon over here. They got about 14,000 monthly listeners, almost 15. This is the first time in 15 years we've been a band. I had to like reread that. This is the first time in 15 years that we've been a band that we've had a lead vocalist in our music. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they've been instrumental the whole time. Interesting move. All right, let's go. So it's a personal song and lyrics we feel are important. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's see what these guys are singing about after being instrumental band for so long. Oh, this is long. 7 minutes and 21 seconds. You know me and long songs. Northling vibes. Oh, they're chaotic, I says. What a journey.
For wishing for things that never come to pass, clutching to every memory. Am I a
Hard cut, hard drop.
Nothing to say. Your protector is so fail me. I guess I took a chance on my love. Disintegrating feeling left with no help for repeating. I'm left empty.
Bam, bam, bam.
These secrets never should have fallen this ocean, but I never stood a chance. I never saw the thousand eyes staring back at me.
That's a little scream in there. Groovy. Hell yeah, let's go. This was fun, like especially coming off of like a fully instrumental band for so long. I bet it's kind of hard to like jump into something like this with a vocalist on here, but I think he like complements this very, very well. In the sense of like just his vocals, I feel like he's got a lot of different like styles in a way. Like, I mean, he's got his, you know, normal cleans that he kind of does, but it's like you can feel the emotion off of it. You can feel like it grooves very nicely throughout the entire song. And yeah, a little bit more on the, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Pro something. What was it? I can't fucking think of the name of it now. Style of music. Fuck. I cannot think of it for the life of me right now. I'm like, my brain is like rotted from like how busy I've been. Yeah, so progressive. That's the word I was looking for. Like progressive metal music for like something like this. It's cool. It's got the journey to it. It's got the vibes. I love the synths as well, but I think everything goes very well with it. Even some of the screams in there kind of gives me a little bit more of those Northlane vibes, especially with some of the time signatures in here that they use, the little switch ups, but a lot of the stuff that like how they were like transitioning into other things, I thought was really nice. I think they did a really good job on that sense. So hell yeah, good for these guys. And you know, like taking it to the next level of like, you know, getting a vocalist on here. I feel like it can be a little bit hard, possibly, I don't know, just from my perspective, I guess, to be a little bit more of an instrumental band. But like having like a vocalist on the front could probably elevate these guys a little bit more, in my opinion. I don't know. Like Animals as Leaders obviously does a really good job of it. And you know, there's a few other bands I don't really listen to too much instrumental, but when I do and it sounds really cool, like I'll definitely listen to it again. But progressive metal, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. But hell yeah, good shit. That was a lot of fun. Go check them out. Go hit up their socials and get this one on your playlist. Go jam that one out. What a fucking vibe that was. We got the band Kingdom Collapse. The song is called Survivor. These guys have 163,000 monthly listeners over here on Spotify, crushing it. These guys are playing an what is it called? Uphavel Fest on July 17th. They're playing Rockfest July 18th. And shows with Royal Lynn in July, on tour with A Vulture and Savage Hands in August. Let's go. Looks like the guys are doing some cool things. And they have a full-length album called Survivor that drops, I believe that's September 30th, 10/30? Or is that October? I can't remember. One of those fucking months. Let's go. See what these guys got.
How you guys doing? Hey, how are you? Doing all right?
Yeah, it's Canada Day on Wednesday. Am I looking forward to it?
We've been
No.
waiting for the results. It is cancer. It is stage 3. It is treatable, though.
But we've got to move fast, so we're going to schedule surgery.
This is gonna be beautiful. This is way more happier than I thought it was gonna be after that intro.
I know just what it's like to say that everything's been ripped away. I am drowned inside the pain. Yet the sun always comes out again.
Goosebumps.
And I know that it's not the end of me. I will never fall, I will never die, and I will still be standing in the fire. Even through it all, I was made
Sounds like bowling for soup in a way.
'cause I'm a survivor. 'Cause I'm a survivor.
Ooh, still chilling.
It's like to feel like all these wounds will never heal, and pain's the only thing that's real. Yet the sun always comes out again. 'Cause this is not the end. I will never fall, I will never die, and I will still be standing in the fire.
I love this melody.
I was made to rise higher and higher, 'cause I'm a survivor. I know just what it's like to say that everything's been ripped away, 'cause I am drowned inside the pain. I know just what it's like to feel like all these wounds will never heal, when pain's the still be standing. I will still be standing. I will never fall.
They're gonna break down there.
Never die, and I will still be standing in the fire. Even through it all, I was made to rise higher and higher, 'cause I'm a survivor. 'Cause I'm a survivor.
Damn.
Even through it all, I was made to rise higher and higher, 'cause I'm a survivor.
Wow, that was actually a really good song. I mean, like, yeah, especially from the beginning of that, I was like, oh shit, like we're gonna get, you know, something like really fucking, you know, emotional. And this definitely does have emotion to it. It's just like the poppiness of the, like the punk rockness. I'm like, oh shit, like it was a little bit more happier vibes. But I mean, like surviving something like that, like cancer or like whatever you're fighting these days, like it's, you know, it could be a really happy feeling. And I love like the storyline in this video of like how that kind of like played out, you know, the hair getting buzzed in the hospital, you know, almost like not making it. And then at the very end, like just happy and like just loving life. And I feel like just going through something like that. And, you know, I feel like we should all like, you know, pay attention to like what really matters in life as well. Cause like going through something like that with everything that's going on in life, on top of that, bills and freaking medical bills as well. And on top of like taking time off work, like that can be a lot of fucking pressure on a family first and foremost. So like even just coming out on top, you know, being a survivor of something like cancer like that, like that's gotta be like the best feeling in the world. And you would like almost like, you know, not take life for granted anymore. You know what I mean? Like it would just be like, you see like how happy he is at the end of all that. And I just really like that. And I feel like we all need to kind of like, you know, when things feel like they're getting hard, it could be definitely a lot worse. And, you know, we should definitely, you know, lean into those happier, smaller moments instead of like chasing all the big stuff that we're always trying to get to the end goal of, you know what I mean? So hell yeah. I mean, I don't know what the story is on these guys. I mean, it didn't really leave too much with me on that and what the story is on this, but it definitely has that emotion to it. I think it's really cool to have like a more of a song like this. I feel like a lot more songs out there are just very like, you know, about just having cancer and stuff like that. Not really the after part of it, like surviving and stuff like that. And like just having a little bit more of a happier tone to it. I like that. And I think a lot of people can relate to that in so many different ways, whether it's, you know, through cancer or whatever they're going through. I think it could be in, you know, just perspective in quite a few different ways. So I like that. That could be super relatable. The only thing downfall, I guess I could say is, yeah, it kind of sounded like the little bit of like a Bowling for Soup or like Sugar Cult kind of like melody in a way. I wanted to say like another band too, but I couldn't think of it. But like that early 2000s, like rock kind of stuff like that had that vibe to it. So I would have liked to hear like a little bit of a different melody flow to that, but it still worked. It was still like a banging, catchy song and definitely had that emotion tied to it as well. But I can see these guys definitely doing something with like Bowling for Soup or something crazy like that. But you know, these guys definitely have a huge following by the looks of it. Definitely want to check out more of it because that's like my grounded source of music right there. That punk rock, you know, Sugar Cult, Bowling for Soup kind of stuff, and Sum 41, Newfound Glory, all that. So definitely a lot of fun. Good shit. And if this person actually did go through that stuff, hell yeah. Glad you fought through it and, you know, came out positive on the other side. And whoever's listening to that, you know, there's that positivity song that you might need to help lift up your spirits. So definitely share this with somebody. Get on your playlist. Get these guys heard. Let's go. That was sick. All right, chat. We got the next band up here. We do have a proper pronunciation. It's EPHMRL. Is that what it is? EPHMRL, I think is how you pronounce it. The song is called Into the Fracture. Spotify listeners, they only got 219 over here. And these guys released a 6-song track EP, As We Collide, I believe is what it's called. And now it's dropped earlier this year. So let's see what these guys got cooking up over here. I like that logo, though. Logo looks pretty cool. Get some live stuff going on. Cribbage. Drums are. Oh. Interesting switch here. Interesting. Let's go. Yeah, a little bit of a fake out there. I thought for sure we are going to get a breakdown there, but I feel like that can be, you know, fun in itself. Just having, you know, a little bit of a switch up. I mean, like the whole song was really good. I do like the vibes of it. Kind of like that. I don't know. I almost wanted to say like a story of the year kind of like flow or like vibe. But it worked. It definitely works for sure. I do like the guy's cleans. The screams are really nice too, but really wanted that heavier chunk. I feel like I kind of got lost at that point where I was just kind of like waiting for it to like come in again. And that's just probably just me being tired as well. But like, I liked everything about it though. Like, I think this guy's got some really good vocals, whether it's two different people or not. Guitars were fun, but I think the drums definitely stood out to me a lot too. I just love the little randomness, the, you know, floor toms with the kicks, the little hi-hat kind of thing. Like that kind of stuff just makes things stand out to me as well. And just like kind of shows like, you know, there's a little bit more of the creative, like standouty kind of moments rather than like all the other stuff that's kind of out there in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, not too shabby at all. Let's go. Get that one on your playlist, Chad. Go check them out. I mean, they seem like they're kind of like newish, but they got a 6-song EP that they're debuting. It's coming out earlier this year, so definitely check it out. Check it out. Let's go. Dead Man Gospel, Let It Burn. These guys have 2,800 monthly listeners over here on Spotify. Dead Man Gospel, debut single, Let It Burn, out June 18th. June 18th, what day is it? Today's the 29th. Dude, that's how fuckery I am. I don't even know what day it is. Brand new project, though. They're starting from scratch. No tours or shows at this time, so let's go see what these guys are up to. Damn, I'm fucking tired. Out of it.
We're gonna burn it down! I say enough is enough. We now got to above. For the blood I need the king. Flood the mountain with the ashes. Turn the broken into pieces. Conspirators want to control. Misinformation bolted it out. Running light, they see your soul. Through the skirts, they watching you.
I can die this. Let's go.
Burn, let it burn.
Ooh.
I watch it burn. Burn, let it burn. Fire, I watch it burn. We're gonna burn it down. Rise up and watch it burn for its pain. As long as you stay, what they think. Wake up because they're gone now. Breathe for the sky and tear down on the burn. Rise up and watch the world burn. Fly, no sound is what you have been done.
Chance?
Bring dead, no more. Wake up, God night. Just staring down beyond the snow. Diamond of your soul. You're standing on the gun words and nothing failed to ride with terror. Days of disease. Fuck me, save or repeat. Your soul is on display. This is the price you pay. Conspirators want to control. Misinformation pulls on it out. Tagging jungle, tagging slow. Most production, goes from the goal. Jarett.
Wow, 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 wow. Interesting. Well, let's go. Not too bad. I think what I do like about this, I mean, you could like take it or leave it. Like the rawness of it. I feel like some of the vocals could have been just tweaked a little bit in production. Like some of the just build-ups, like the no. Like I feel like it's just super loud at the beginning of that. Could have been just like balanced out in a way where it just wasn't like super ass loud at the start of those like kind of build-ups. But other than that, like I do like how like raw it is. I feel like there's like not a lot of vocal effects on this. I mean, it is a little on the monotone kind of side of things, but I think it works well with keeping my attention at least for what's kind of going on in the song. Like I wanted a little bit more of those genty parts kind of like swinging back in as well. They were like still a little bit of it coming through, but like I think it was like either the first verse or something like that. So I mean, like there is definitely some cool flow, some variety of the song coming through. The little whoobs kind of breakdown was a lot of fun. Yeah, like it had like all the right things, but there's just like things that I see in this song that I'm like, oh, would have been sick to like, you know, have like maybe a little bit more of the hi-hat kind of come through and make it a little bit more of a two-step moment on one part, which I thought was going to happen, but it didn't happen. I just think with this kind of style of sound, I think that would have been nice to just kind of hear in there. But again, that's just what I'm so used to hearing on, you know, the metalcore or like hardcore kind of side of things. So, I mean, for them to take a little bit of a different approach on it, I definitely give the respect and, you know, for them just trying not to sound like everybody else. But yeah, other than that, like, I think they have some really neat things in there. Like even a little talking part, kind of like recorded something in the background with a little bit of a build up going into the breakdown. But it was fun. It was bouncy, it was jaunty, it had some good groove to it. Just I guess for my preference, yeah, I would like to hear a little bit more variety of the screams. I just felt like it was so mid-tone level, like nah. Like it was that. I would like to hear some lows and highs too. But Again, that goes with the genre. That's what they're going for the sound. And I know a lot of people like that stuff as well. That's just more of a preference thing. But other than that, I think it's really cool. I think they got some really neat things going on. Once they start getting things going, I think they'll work out, you know, everything that they're trying to work out at the same time and, you know, really find that sound for themselves. So you got to start somewhere. So I like where they're starting. We got Morimvr. They gave me the pronunciation of it as well, so it's like more-EHH. To me as a Canadian, like I go A for that. I don't know why. Obviously, the Canadian A-E-H. So I'm sorry if I butchered it again, because apparently there's a lot of people out there that you know, are butchering it. But like Morimvr. Anyways, these guys got a song called Crooked over here. And, you know, we like to butcher names. That's just part of our gig over here. All in fun, though. But yeah, this is a style of mix of hardcore, metalcore, and groove metal. Just had their debut album, Suffer, with me. That came out June 6th. And yeah, we'll leave the link and stuff for you guys down below. So, Morimvr. I mean, that's what I would think as I was reading the whole name. Morimvr. You guys know who that is? Let's go. All right, let's get this shit. See what they got. I don't think I've heard this band. Cool logo. We got hockey jerseys. Ooh. Yeah. I love these pauses. Oh, it's a Meshuggah jersey. I see him. I like the variety of vocals. I thought like layer up to that part too. Yeah. I like this. I like how it goes low. fun, like, riff downs, man. Ooh, nice fill. Alright, I see you guys. That's what's up. Yeah, riff downs are a lot of fun on this. The really enjoyed that one. Yeah, this is sick. I like what this one's got. Guitar tones are very nice. I do like the vocal flow on this too. Glad there's a variety on there. When it comes to his vocals, you know, like I'm trying to think of like what it sounds like, but I can't really pin a band on it. I have one. It's just like don't remember the band name right off the top of my head. But it's nice. It's got the flow for sure. I mean the riffs and stuff I think like definitely bring me a little bit more closer to this. I feel like there would have been nice just to have just a nice stupid sloppy breakdown in there, but I mean like it didn't really need it. I feel like even reusing a little bit of that first riff with a little bit more like cuts, maybe a little bit more oomph to it on the end, which it definitely like made it worth it for that. But yeah, I just wanted just one more heavier spot than the rest of it kind of deal. Nice two-step moments. It's a nice like crowd pleaser kind of like song at the same time. Like it's very fun. You got some of these layer ups in here too, kind of like you can incorporate that into like more of the crowd chants if people are knowing your songs and stuff. But I do like what I hear. I think these guys definitely got some cool potential. You know, a little bit of the Gojira kind of scrapes in there too. Yeah, these guys definitely got something really cool here. Definitely want to see some more. Hell yeah, keep that shit up, fellas. Let's go. We got Rewound in the house with Jarett, Damien, with their song Swine. Just came out 3 days ago over here. Rewound has been killing it, doing some fun collabs with people. Loving what he's been up to lately. Spotify listeners, he's got about 4,000 now. Let's go. Super bouncy and heavy one. Big Throne vibes for sure. All right, interesting. We were just talking about Throne. That's funny. All right, let's go. See what you got, guy. Guy? Rewound's usually in here. Where is he? Same, dude. I like this part. Nice switch up. Fuck. Very interesting song. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't come across like too many, songs like this, and the fact of like just kind of speaking out about, the basically the fucking meat industry like that. Like, I kind of used to be into that kind of stuff a while back, and like been to like a couple of those like, what's the word for it? It's not like a protest, but they go out and like sit in front of the the factories where they like bring in the pigs and stuff like that, and they try to like they stop the trucks from going in. They try to get the pigs and stuff like the water and that, and it's a different experience for sure. And I went vegan for a while back in the day, and I totally agree with all this. Like, yeah, like the fucking greed and everything just to like make money off fucking animals that don't like, we don't fucking need to do that. And yeah, like, and here we are, eating the fucking this stuff anyway, and it's wild. It's wild to see what our fucking world is like created for us in that sense. So, and all for like greed, profit, and to end until sometimes keep us sick in certain ways. Like, it's messed up. It's definitely messed up. So very interesting to see something like that just kind of like be in a video, a little on the politically-ish kind of side, I guess, in a way, if you will. But I mean, I like the song. The song was pretty decent. It's bouncy. I felt like it had like the same kind of flow all the way through, so I would have liked a little bit of a different like switch up. I think that's where I kind of like chimed in at that one part where it had like a little bit more of like a rapping kind of bridge part, which was nice. And I thought that just has like a nice, switch. Breaks it up from the rest of the stuff. But like, yeah, I feel like it had the same rhythm all the way through. I mean, vocals were really good. I do like some of most of the instrumentals as well. Mix and everything too. I think the drums could have been turned up a little bit. I feel like there was not enough kick on there to really hear it, to give it a little bit more of that punchiness to it, in my opinion. I mean, everything else sounded pretty good. Like, I love the guitar tones and everything. I thought the levels on that were pretty decent, even mixed with the vocals. It was just something's going on with the drums. Where I'm like, I just needed that extra like kick in there to be a little bit louder, maybe a little bit of the snare, maybe a couple snare bombs and stuff in there would have been nice to hear. Just kind of help separate maybe a little bit of the verse, the choruses in a way. But that's just like small, production details, and I'm pretty sure Rewound kind of does all this stuff himself anyway. But just give my 2 cents. I know this guy's been working hard, and I do love a lot of the stuff that he's been fucking ripping out. So. Produced by Sammy Steinberg. I don't know who that is, unless that is Rewound, but I can't remember. Mastered by Lance Prenz. Oh, interesting. That's not the guy from Dealer, is it? Kind of curious. Anyways, not too bad, man. Keep that shit up. Let's go. And the more you know about me, I guess, in a way, in the past. All right, Thin to Herd over here with a new song. Insubordinate, Insubordinate. Fucking words, chat. Fuck. Make it easy for me. Anyways, bye listeners. 7,400. Let's go. These guys are ripping it. Feature, and for the people, the eyes out there for another song. All right, so they got another song coming out. Looks like they got a feature on here. Saltwound's on this one. Let's go. I haven't heard Saltwound in a hot fucking minute. Let's see what they got. These guys are dope. go. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking made me seize. Let's go. Chug it up. That is. Salty. One more? Oh, yeah, one more. Ugh. Yes. Damn. That was a nice fucking end part on that one. Hell yeah, dude. That was sick. A little on the Alpha Wolf vibe of things. I mean, I'm not like mad at it. I mean, it is what it is. But I like it. I like it. That end part was definitely like nice and heavy. Definitely had the juice that I wanted from like a heavy breakdown style stuff. Good feature on this too. Salt the Moon. I've heard a few songs of theirs as well. Nice to see them teaming up with these guys. Yeah, Thin and Hurt's been around for a minute for sure, and I'm glad to see these guys like really tightening things up. I feel like this whole song front to back was fucking dope. Not to say like any of their other stuff isn't that like good or anything. Like I just think like they hit that level up mark, I think, and I love that. It looks like these guys. Oh no, this is the other song. I don't know. I think they're independent still, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I just don't know what these guys are really up to these days. But yeah, other than that, looks like they got some stuff coming out still. Features and for people to key up. Yeah, and yeah, some new music coming out soon. So I like it. I like it. I want to see when these guys are dropping some shit, like a little album or something. We'd love to see these guys go on tour. Good shit, good shit. Let's get it on like Donkey Kong. Boom. Castiel. Act 3, baby. Vile Spirits. These guys are absolutely crushing it these days. I love what I hear so far. Spotify monthly listeners. These guys got about 16.5. We are zonked out of our mind of how busy and tired we are. So let's get this shit. See how wacky we can get on it. New EP, All Returns to Hollow and Silence. That drops July 24th. 4 songs for you guys on that EP, and they're all acts. So I'm assuming these guys are kind of dropping everything as, videos and whatnot. And all their songs, I guess, as like singles turn into an EP. Is what I'm assuming, because we've already checked out a bunch of their stuff lately, and they all been acts. So this is Act 3. Let's get this shit. These guys are dope. Let's get that shit. Do we know what happened? What happened? What? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Sorry, I just saw your fucking message on that, but I think it's just inactivity because TikTok fucking so good. They're so great. Let's go. Let's see what these guys are cooking up. We're back on there now. That's just fucking heavy. I love it. Vibey moment here. Yeah, dude, those fucking vocals are dope. At the beginning, I wasn't too sure about the guitar tone things. Like, it had some like squeakiness to it, which I'm not sure if I was like a big fan of. It was kind of annoying at the start, if I'm gonna be honest. But everything else was dope. Like it like kind of like worked itself out. Oh hell yeah, to be continued, baby. Oh yeah, I remember this song too, the A Festering Wound. That was a really cool fucking song. I really like these guys. I think they're doing really good things. I kind of like this whole act thing that they're doing. I feel like a lot more bands are kind of getting in with that thing, you know, act 1 to whatever. And I feel like Whispers of Oblivion kind of like started with that a little bit with their like Diablo series kind of thing. And I wasn't on the ACT songs, but their newer songs, I was a feature on there for vocals, which was a lot of fun. I definitely got to do one take soon. I just got to get caught up on shit. And then I have my own fucking single being released soon too. But these guys are just fucking dope. I would love to see what these guys do in the future for sure. Yeah, killing it. Heavy. Breakdowns are always fun. I love the 808 sounds. Even like some of the scratchy noises too in there, I thought were pretty neat. I feel like that's not really them in a way, but they're like throwing it in there, but it works for this kind of music in my opinion. But it's got some nice vibey spots in there that kind of like chill, but with the breakdowns in it. I love floaty stuff like that. I think Duff does a really good job. But hell yeah, I like it. Definitely go check them out. Castiel, Castiel. And those are acts that they got 1 to 3 right now. And they got a 4th one possibly coming soon, maybe on the drop of their EP drop. But definitely go check it out when it does drop, July 24th. Yeah, these guys are dope. Go check them out. Go check them out.